there.
Hello, it's the Sinister Gambino here with a new stream. And in this stream I'm going to be going over the event week for this week in Reddit Online. So starting off, of course, there's the new legendary animal sighting mission for the milk coyote, which is also a new legendary animal, not a mission for an existing one or anything. So yeah, there's a new mission similar to last week's with the legendary banded gator.
Alligator skulking somewhere out there.
And yeah, it seems to have its own dedicated slot. Kinda still seems like the legendary banded gator even still has its own slot as well. However, it's not known as the featured sighting, which is interesting. That's kind of more of a regular sighting mission, not a featured one anymore for the banded gator, but it kind of seems to have its own slot as well, kind of still, which is pretty interesting. Really like that they're doing these instead of having them in the free mode for sure. Since yeah, the spawns can be absolutely atrocious just because they're legendary, it doesn't mean the spawns should be as atrocious as they are, or at least in populated lobbies they are. But yeah, anyways, I want to be doing it here. And yeah, it's in the Great Plains near Blackwater.
You know,
That's pretty much what it's going to be both times, or anytime you do it, obviously, it's however one, it's pretty much one location near St. Denis.
The right to destroy life on a whim with complete impunity. And where will it end? 50,
so yeah, right now I'll be
100
checking
years from
my
now?
stream to make sure that the audio is working
There have
fine,
been
and it should
reports
be
of a
for
coyote leading
sure.
its pack on a rampage through the town of Blackwater. Revenge? Who can say? But it sounds as unique as
Alright,
it is
good, my
ferocious,
stream's
white
working
with blue
fine.
eyes. Do you think you could track it and get me a sample? Before it's
So
another
yeah,
head
first
on
I'm going to
someone's wall?
sedate the animal, but I'll probably talk about how to kill it as well, kind of. Or at least an estimation of how to kill it, and then I'll kill it the second time if I'm still streaming. So yeah, when I do it in this format, of course, it's really easy to get it 2 times. I'm actually shocked they kept the extra slot for the banded gator still this week. That's definitely pretty nice. Yeah, like everyone, it's probably just gonna be one cutscene kind of much. Yeah, obviously for sedating it, you have to select .2 sedate for the varmint rifle, so there's not really much of an option for what you use there. And for killing it, you'll probably want to use a repeater, but I'll probably go more in details with that kind of later. If I recall from the compendium in story mode, I don't know if they detail it with enough completion in Animal Field Guide and online. But if I recall from the single player, it recommends repeaters for coyotes. So yeah, basically any repeater with some of the better ammos, like split point or whatever and stuff like that, probably would be the best. Assuming there is split point as an ammo type or whatever. But yeah, whatever the best ammo type is that's not explosive or whatever, and a repeater is probably going to be the best bet for killing the coyote. Probably should have been using my eagle eye, but I was kind of busy explaining it and all. Alright, here seems to be a clue.
They're getting real close lately.
Well, no one said our lives would be easy.
And coyote calls appear. At least this time around. Okay, it's in the alleyway here, it seems, interestingly. Oh shoot, that's it. Okay, is this being an attack at all? 'Cause I think there's coyotes in the first Red Dead Redemption I can attack. I think the coyotes in the first Red Dead attack, I believe. But yeah, I think every legendary animal there's no lock on, so basically even if you don't play free game, it's basically free game for the legendary animal. Yeah, I hope my horse catches up. Wasn't expecting it to work out with this or whatever, because I actually didn't watch how this one works or whatever. That's something I forgot to do entirely, I believe, the abandoned gator. My horse is not picking out that well until now, I guess. Hopefully he doesn't manage to run away. Good. So yeah, unlike the abandoned gator, it seems you kind of will want to track this, because it will kind of get well out of the way, whereas the abandoned gator did not, because that obviously wouldn't move as fast. Alright, last one there, apparently sedated it. Of course, eventually will stop and I'll be able to get the sample. And obviously it ends there, just like the last one, and you actually don't have to revive it, and it won't even let you do it, in fact. So yeah, you don't need animal revivers for your events, so that's the good part about this kind of format, instead of just releasing them in the actual free mode of the game. Yeah, I recommend kind of just pressing like the right trigger for Xbox, or obviously for the system I'm playing, it's R2. And I think I just hit level 6 on the Naturalist. How much progress did I get? And hopefully I can actually remember to do the things, unlike last time. So I need to kill, skin, and photograph it. You'll probably definitely want the advanced camera for photographing, but surely you can do it with a regular camera too, and on horseback that might not necessarily be the worst thing, unless you for some reason can't use a regular camera on horseback. Yeah, apparently there's mercy killing now for fatally wounded animals. Not entirely sure what that means. I think back then, of course, animals can bleed, obviously. Animals were always able to, like, bleed out, and if you don't, like, kill an animal or whatever, for some other mean, it would, like, make you lose honor and stuff like that, so maybe it makes something like that, like, harder to happen or whatever. Something along the lines, I don't entirely know. Yeah, that covers the first time of doing that, and I'll be probably doing it a second time as well. That's an legendary animals light category. Alright, trying to think of what to press. Yeah, obviously this, I want to check the benefits, since that usually explains most of the stuff. By the way, for a featured series, it's still a hardcore series, just like the past couple weeks, so nothing... But yeah, nothing really changed in terms of... Alright, good, my party still works there, if I heard something else. Yeah, that was the new sighting mission I did there, of course. So that's what's on the left. Scavenging legendary milk coyote spotted. Interesting. I guess that's just explaining the rewards for doing the, like, mission or whatever. But yeah, people who successfully complete the side mission in any way will earn an offer for 40% off any novice or promising Naturalist item. While retrieving a sample from the milk Coyote will land an offer for 40% off any distinguished role item. So yeah, you'll want to sedate it if you want to get the most rewards out of the mission, of course, for the current event week. If you kill it, you're not going to get that last one for the 40% off the distinguished role items. It's probably the second to last section. Whereas obviously novice and promising are the first two sections of rewards and stuff. So yeah, I guess I might as well talk about that, I guess. Oh, distinguished is actually the last section. Interesting. There's no getting established, it seems. Novice, promising, and then distinguished. Interesting. But yeah, for novice, of course, there's the saddle, which, if you'll want it, will probably depend on the stats, unless you really just like the cosmetics of it. Gun belt is pretty much purely cosmetic, and obviously any sort of gun belt will give you the same, effects or whatever, because the gun belt might be what lets you dual wield. I'm not entirely too sure. Gypsy Cob, you might as well sedate it for a distinguished version of the Gypsy Cobs, which are going to be the best ones there are, surely, since they're unlocked last. Sedated Varmint Cartridge Pamphlet. You might as well just buy these from Harriet. I don't really see the point in crafting them, because obviously you have to get the materials, which some of them might be a complete pain in the ass to get. And yeah, they're under $1 for a single cartridge of them. It probably is a damn decent amount, kind of. So yeah, I don't really see getting the pamphlet that worth it. And then these two are complete cosmetic things similar to this as well for the most part. So really, the saddle is probably going to be the best thing for novice, I would say. And then maybe the pamphlet, after that, honestly. And even that's not really that necessarily good either. Same kind of with this, depending on what the stats are. Animal Reviver Pamphlet. These can cost $5 each, so this pamphlet might definitely be more worth it than the sedative rifle cartridges, whatever. Just some complete cosmetic ass clothes there, of course. Same with cosmetic ass outfit there. Varmint rifle variant there, of course. I believe the variants give you all the attachments and stuff like that as well, without having to actually straight up buy the attachments. So you basically get all the attachments as well as a cool look with that one price. So that one could definitely be one of the more useful ones, I would say, for promising. Bloody and Tonic Pamphlet. Not entirely sure what this one is actually for the tonic. I think the bunny one might actually let you go near animals without getting detected as easily. So it could be good not getting detected as easily with animals, I guess. But still, I don't really see that necessarily being that good. Because obviously you can track it and stuff like that, as I did in the mission. And I would kind of negate needing a blending tonic in the first place. As long as you don't mind chasing the animal. So really, I don't see that one necessarily being not worth it. I would say Animal Reviver of the pamphlet so far would probably be the most worth it. Wilderness Camp, of course, is a temporary camp where you can craft stuff and whatnot. And there's daily objectives in the game where you do need to craft stuff, I believe, so could be useful for certain daily objectives for sure, but besides for that, not necessarily that much. It's more convenient surely than a camp with crypts and the trader business and stuff in some ways, but whatever. And a cosmetic ass buckle. So yeah, I would definitely say it's between the pamphlet for the Animal Reviver, but even then those are only $5. But still, that could definitely be much more of a better pamphlet than the Varmint Rifle cartridge one. I would say especially the varmint rifle variant, because like I said, I think it comes with the attachments too, with that one price, instead of having to buy all the attachments separately. And Wilderness Camp's kind of another good one too for promising. Like, let me actually see if I saw that right. I think it was like novice, promising, and distinguished, and no established one. But it's not like the rank 11 to 15 section, it's actually the rank like 16 to 20 section, which is pretty interesting for the reward for sedating it. So that's pretty damn good for sure. But of course, being the last one, it has the least like options to get. Having 4 compared to like 6 minimum for some of the other ones. But yeah, for a distinguished, there's a cosmic ass outfit for 12 fucking gold bars. Like, come on, man. Some emote. And this, some collection of useful tools and stuff for a gun belt. Pretty much purely cosmetic there again. So really, hands down, the Gypsy Cops, the final variants of those is what you'll want here for that 40% off. The other stuff is obviously pretty much purely cosmetic. That should have covered this whole page, I think. Yes, it did. I want to see what this has. There's new Wheeler, Rawson and Co. catalog editions, being the Burrell hat, Inkstone hat, and Farling jacket. I'll check on the newswire, see if there's any more than those for you right now. No, apparently those are the only new clothing editions. There's none that are exclusively listed on the newswire that would not be listed here for any reason. But yeah, those are the free new things of clothing. And yeah, obviously you can physically see them at the tailor, or you can go for the catalog as well, but you might not get as much of a physical look at it, is all. Moonshining discounts. This week's discounts mainly benefit the bootleggers from the previous DLC, the Moonshiners. But yeah, there's waiving the cost of moving the Moonshine Shack. So if you already own a Moonshine Shack, you can freely move it for this whole event week, which is pretty exciting if for some reason you do not like your location. If you do not like your location, of course, that's definitely quite convenient. Personally, I like my location. I have it near like Emerald Ranch. I think there is like a cell mission that I can go like right to Emerald Ranch, and it's not far from it. So I like my location. For those who are curious, I will show off my location if for some reason you don't like your location. Yeah, my location's like right here. It's like the New Hanover one. I don't know what it would be called. It might just be called New Hanover or something. But whatever that location is, that's the one I have, and it's a really good one, because like I said, I think there's a cell mission with the Moonshine, like, business, where you can actually have one that just goes to Emerald Ranch somewhere. Even then, I've had ones just at, like, Van Horn, and those aren't that far and all, whereas other locations might have further cell missions. So it's a pretty good location for mine, I would say. But yeah, there's free moving the Moonshine Shacks, and that's only if you already have the Moonshine Shack, of course. And then there's 40% off all novice and promising Moonshiner items. So I'll go over those right now. Man, I'm so close to 19. Dang. Yeah, that's any, like, thing down here for ranks, like, 0 or 1 even for 10. But yeah, Toxic Moonshine pamphlet. You probably might as well just buy the Toxic Moonshine. I don't feel it would be that much if I remember right. But obviously it's going to be more than like the City Varmint Rifle cartridges, which are less than $1. It's probably like a few bucks or whatever at bare minimum. But yeah, pamphlets are pretty subjective depending on like how easily you feel you'll find those. So that's Oleander, Sage, Milkweed, and Yarrow. Those actually aren't that hard to find, I would say. I think Milkweed, for example, you can find a lot around water, I think. And Oleander Sage, there's a lot of that kind of in like the roads area, I think. But yeah, and then there's Complete Cosmetic Glove, and then Gunbell, not very much to say on those. There's Norfolk Roadsters, but I believe there's better ones in the next section. Bar expansion, you'll definitely want the bar expansion because it has like amenities or whatever. But yeah, it has like almonds and coffee, which like restore your like health and like Deadeye, for example. And also, I would imagine there's something for stamina as well. The almonds might be health and stamina, I'm not sure. So there are some cool like amenity kind of things for restoring your cores. And then there's a saddle, which again would depend on the stats, I would say. And a cosmetic ass outfit. But yeah, I definitely say the bar expansion and style and kind of the pamphlet, mainly for a novice. And here's a complete cosmetic ass buckle here. And Flammable Moonshine, which is only 12 bucks or whatever. Might as well get that so you can actually buy Flammable Moonshine. I'm sure it's kind of like the jerry can of the old days or whatever. Yeah, it's probably like the jerry can from GTA in this game. So surely that's a good one, I would imagine. It's not a shotgun variant. Again, I believe you get like all the attachments and stuff, so definitely worth it. Cosmetic there for Gold Bar Cosmetics. Same with for Gold Bar here. Band expansion. This really only want to be helpful for daily objectives, so mainly for that reason. And then condenser upgrade. This one is highly recommended, I would say, as well, because you do need the lower condenser upgrades for the higher condenser upgrades as well. And complete cosmetic ass outfit there. So you do need the one here in order to get this one. So definitely worth it for this one. Because it allows you to get better, like, moonshine for selling. So I would definitely say this one, and this one, for the reasons I gave, pretty much for the best, like, things in the promising, for 40% off. And there's also free gold bars off Moonshine or bar themes as well. But yeah, I think those are pretty much fully cosmetic stuff. So yeah, it's not really that beneficial having free gold bars off bar themes, but if you finally want one or whatever, then I guess. Not really a good discount, I would say. Don't know why those would only be gold bars anyways. if they are pretty much purely cosmetic, which I would imagine they are. So a lot of pretty much purely cosmetic stuff is gold bars, so sure it is. And then for those who don't have a Moonshine Bar Shack, there's 5 gold bars off the Moonshine Shack, which means it's 20% off for the Moonshine Shack. And of course some fucking assholes in my way and stuff. But yeah, there's double payout in the Hardcore Shootout series for cash gold and XP, which is the pretty new mode with no ability cards and consumables. Yeah, this is basically the one money opportunity right now, so definitely kind of worth doing for cash and stuff. Could be very good for gold actually for this week for those donating now. I'll pass them for free. And obviously in the Gus Trapper store there's the new milk coat as well, which is the new like typical coat with the legendary animal. But yeah, like every other legendary animal, there's a coat. And yeah, I think you have to like sell all the required stuff. There might be some stuff you might be better off selling to crypts or whatever, or giving the crypts for materials. But yeah, there's probably at least one part of it that needs to be given to Gus for the coat. And the thing on the right is just a duplicate from earlier. And then I'm pretty sure it's all like stuff from before as well, so I'm not really want to go into details there. Oh wow, apparently got that, apparently. I'll go to the post office for the weekly collection. And then I'll also check out the tailor for the new clothing. Of course, for some reason my horse cores get all red and shit. Not sure why, but whatever.
Well, good to see you again.
Alright. Alright, weekly collection for the week is the Hunter's collection.
Well, I'll be here.
And I don't think the weekly collection is anything they go in details on anymore in Rockstar Newswire, so yeah, that's probably going to be one of the more exclusive things I cover here.
A pleasure to see you again, sir.
I'll show off the 2 new hats and the jacket. So there's the new Burrell and Inkstone hats. The Inkstone's around like... Inkstone's about 30 bucks more than this one for some reason, but whatever. And here's all the variants.
Your hat says a lot about you. Make sure that's it says fine. The right thing. Now, what is your preferred color for this? That's all right.
Seemed like there was 8 variants for... Seemed like Seems like there was 8 variants for each. And then the new Farling jacket's 210 bucks for whatever variants you want. And there's 10 of those ones.
What color speaks to you? No problem at all. All right then, but if there was anything in there that caught your eye...
So before I go anywhere else in the game, I'll check to make sure there's nothing else on the newswire that hasn't been mentioned on the benefits section for any reason. I would imagine everything on the benefits section is pretty much all that would be on the newswire. But sometimes there's some things on one that's not on the other, so I do make sure, of course.
I only stock the best in my shop. Buy from me, and you'll never
And funnily
be
enough, they put
disappointed.
the hardcore series thing on the newswire twice for some reason, same description, but whatever. Just a little funny thing to point out. Alright, yeah, everything on the newswire was on the benefits section. There's not anything this time around that was different on one over the other, pretty much.
Hey, come on.
Alright, so now to talk about the weekly collection. Yeah, weekly collection for the week was Hunter's collection. Oh, okay, I was like, why the heck is there one that's completely empty or whatever? But apparently there's some one that's not a collectible whatsoever in this one. That's pretty interesting. So yeah, there's a single arrowhead, a duck egg, and then a perfect squirrel carcass. So for the arrowhead, of course, for those who don't know, the collector was nerfed in this current DLC, similar to how the collector was nerfed in the Moonshiners update. So basically every DLC keeps nerfing the collector, kind of. And I'm pretty sure any underground collectibles are kind of now random, so you're not guaranteed to get like all of the arrowheads if you go to all the underground digging spots of the arrowheads. I mean, you have to get them through other means, like free mode events and stuff like that. Kind of if you want, like, a good chance of getting them all in a single, like, real-life day or whatever. For those who follow along with, like, collectible maps on Google and stuff like that. And then the duck egg. I don't think eggs or anything like that, like, above ground collectibles were nerfed in any way, shape, or form. So it should still be pretty easy to find duck eggs. And yeah, that could be an egg where you get like multiple of the same egg, or it might be one of the eggs where you get like one and that's it, or whatever. So it's one where you get multiple, it would make it kind of easier to get multiple of the same set. And then perfect squirrel carcass. Apparently that's the thing in this weekly collection, is the perfect squirrel carcass. So because there's kind of something out of the ordinary for this weekly collection, it could be one of the more worthy weekly collections. Because obviously you could easily have a perfect squirrel carcass right on you that you haven't really bothered to use or anything. And I'm sure squirrels are real easy to find, like much of anywhere. would imagine are one of the more widespread animals in the game. If you look hard enough, at least. But yeah. Just like I would say with any week, you might as well just go with the full collections, because obviously there's pretty reliable maps on Google or whatever, so you might as well just go for the full collections anyways. But still, I mentioned the kind of good things about that one, I would say. And I should pretty much cover everything, I would say. All I gotta do is wait for the stadium mission to become available again so I can kill it. Instead of just, like, sedating it.
Watch where you're going.
Which, as I showed off, sedating it is a better option, since, yeah, sedating it does get you an extra reward that you wouldn't get otherwise. Actually, before I do that, I get over to the stadium mission, I might as well go over the repeaters in the game, I guess. But yeah, with the alligator, I said rifles, because I'm pretty sure rifles, aside for like the varmint rifle, obviously was pretty much best to use on the alligator. Whereas the coyotes, I believe it's pretty much like a repeater, it's kind of the best to use, but because you have to hit it in free aim, the elephant rifle could be a good option. The elephant rifle is pretty much good for legendary animals across the board. So if you want to make it different and stuff like that for any reason, I recommend anything in the repeaters section. Evan's repeater all around, I would say, is pretty much the best repeater just because of its 26 like ammo capacity. I would say because it has like at least like 8 more than like one below it for ammo capacity. It's pretty damn good. And there's carbine repeater, and then Lancaster and Litchfield. I think Litchfield has like 2 more bullets than the Lancaster. I think Lancaster has like better stats in some ways or something. Something about the Lancaster I think I hear is better than the Litchfield, but it's pretty much all personal preference. Seems to be only like 3 to 4 repeaters in the game, so you'll pretty much want to stick to those. And as for a carbine repeater, you should have that when you start the game. If for some reason you don't have any of the other ones, then you're pretty new to the game. So it should be real easy to have a repeater on hand, of course. But yeah, from what I recall from the single player compendium, back when I did the 100% Red Dead Redemption 2 walkthrough, I believe the repeater is pretty much the best like weapon type for coyotes. But yeah, like I said, because you have to do free aim on those like legendary animals, the elephant rifle could be a good option, as it pretty much is for all legendary animals. So if you're not a good shooter, then maybe elephant rifle, which is pretty much the go-to for much of any legendary animal. But still, like I said, if you want to make it different, a repeater would be best. But yeah, I'm not sure how long it would have been since I, like, did the one thing or whatever, but yeah. Either way, I'll be pretty much waiting for the thing to become available again. Since I think it has around, like, a 40 to 48 minute cooldown, I believe. Actually, let me get myself prepared here. Springfield rifle is probably what I ended up using for the alligator. Yeah, I'm changing over to the Evans repeater. That will be what I end up using for the milk coyote, or at least that's what I'll try and use. And yeah, obviously you want to go like split plane or high velocity if you want to use like some of the better ammos, maybe even the express ammo. Explosives probably might be too much if that's the possibility on legendary animals. But But I don't know if it would be too much for an explosive ammo. Yeah, I don't know if explosive ammo would be too much on those. I don't know if it's possible to ruin the carcass of legendary animals even. Because pretty much everything else, obviously, it's possible to ruin the carcasses of, like, regular things. Not so much a legendary animal, I'd imagine, though. But I think it should have been around, like, 40 minutes, I would imagine, because I think it started to stream around, like, 2:30 in the morning or something. My time or something like that. And it's like 3:20 almost. In fact, it is past 3:20. So it might have been around 40 minutes, so it might already be available, but if not, maybe it's a few more minutes or something. And yeah. Just like with Abandoned Gator, there's no like physical locations on the map to really show off, since it's just a sighting mission. But if it were an animal in actual free mode, I would have probably marked the locations on the map like I've probably done with the other bunch or whatever.
Did you find our friend out there?
But like I said, I prefer the method of like having them as sighting missions for sure. Makes it much easier to get them and stuff. When it can be a complete pain in the ass when there's no invite-only lobbies and stuff.
An impressive
Oh, what?
elk has been spotted that I think you should
No,
investigate.
it's back to free slots apparently. Maybe I just got lucky and it's available? I don't know, because it's a pretty recent cooldown, I don't know.
What a day.
I didn't sell it
I
to
found a
Harriet,
coyote I know,
goddammit.
or knew, I should say. Torso blown
I'll have
wide
to sell
open,
my,
just
like, one thing to
left there.
Harriet again,
Presumably
and then I'll have
because
to go
the
to
pellet was
Gus.
too damaged to be usable. The world has lost another beautiful soul, and for what?
I
Murdered
have to
and
sell my
left in the
sample,
dirt to
damn it.
rot. Oh, it makes me so angry. Anyway, there's another coyote, alive as far as I know.
I just really
Muscular
wanted to check the
and quite
cooldown first
unusual
or
in
whatever,
appearance.
but it was
If you
already
could
there,
find a
so
way
that
to
was
subdue
nice,
it
as I
and get me
expected.
a sample, I can study it in more detail. I'll find a way to convince
Which is why I
people
like
to
doing
stop
the
all
mission
this
the first
mindless
time
killing.
and talking about the event week, and then doing it the second time, since by then enough time passes pretty much. Okay, what did it do that? Yeah, again, I'm pretty much going to imagine it's pretty much in the same spot, I would imagine. Wait. Poachers, what? Does this have anything to do with what I'm trying to do right now? I don't feel like it would, or anything. I had my knife, what? I was trying to kill it.
What the hell are you doing?
I don't know what that's going to be poaching this time, fools. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with it. I don't entirely know, 'cause it's not in the actual, like, city this time. There was some yellow or whatever. Oh, there was some yellow. Don't know how I missed that or whatever.
What are you doing?
Okay.
Do you have
Oh, just move around, boy. Yeah, you got the old. I guess kill the other ones. I guess I might as well shoot. Oh shoot, no. That's giving the clues, dude. Did I kill him? Or what? I found something at least. Alright, now it's taking me into the city again. You ever attempt to actually take me right into the city, get me for the, like, clue or whatever, which is interesting. Nah, we already sedated. Killing this gun. My Evans repeater. Fucking love this gun. One of my favorites from the original Red Dead, for sure. And yeah, I recommend just firing the, like, right trigger or R2 on PS4, of course, which I'm playing on. Come on. But yeah, like I said, because it's a electric animal, there's no like auto aim or anything on it, so you do have to kind of free aim it. No matter what your seance is, you do have to kind of free aim it. I got it. I didn't take the photo, but whatever, it's kind of a pain in the ass to take the photo, I would say. Compared to the gator at least, but again, I forgot to deal with the gator. I got all but this photograph. And I even got Clever Boys rank 10. Okay, where would the closest trapper location be? Yeah, I wonder where the closest trapper and all that would be. Alright, there's one there. But I forgot to sell the sample. Yeah, I forgot to sell the sample, so I'll have to still do that. And I don't really want to interact with that, honestly. I ain't interacting with that shit. What the heck's over here? More of the revenue agent. I don't even want to bother with them personally. Okay, sure I'll go this way. Good, because I didn't want to do in the first place. Wish I remembered to sell the sample, damn it, because Harry only has 3 fucking locations, whereas Gus has fucking 9, which is annoying. Like, if Gus has 3, I think Harry should have 3, like, it's kind of biased, Rockstar. It's not Madame Mazara where fucking Harry travels around or whatever, though. I don't want to deal with wolves right now, I just want to get a sample stolen, man. More players need to help out the Fame Seeker. Oh, that's kind of bullshit. I want to help her out, but no, I can't do that.
Some space to breathe, maybe?
Too bad you're done. That's what you get for not having a solo option. Ooh, 83 cents. That's way more than I expected. I was expecting like 9 or 7 cents or some shit. Hell yeah, I was expecting cents in a single digit, or let's see.
Perhaps the animal within you. I can help. No, no.
There, now I'll remember to sell
I
it
know
to
what
Harry.
you have for me. Word travels fast in the forest. Well, I won't stand for it.
Oh, fuck. She's mad at me for killing that animal. God damn it. And screw you, bitch. Damn it. Fucking pedo loving ass bitch, man. Shit. Well, that's a first for me. Kill one legendary animal and she gets mad, I guess. Whatever. I'll go to Gus instead then, bitch, because at least he doesn't close up shop. You know, your stupid field guide or whatever you asked me to kill it in the first place and skin it. Like, don't give a field guide, ask me to kill and skin it if you don't want me to go to your shop, bitch. Like, actually, though. Where's the nearest Gus location? Damn it, I think it's the one down there, I think. Okay, yeah, I'll go here, I guess. While I wait for Harry to fucking stop being a little bitch. Yeah, I want to see what I roadkill. Why not? I don't care. whatever. There, Harry, are you gonna get mad at me for road killing some complete accident now? Because I didn't even see it. She probably would, honestly. Okay, what's up here, I wonder? Better be stolenable, or not stolen, but... Oh. Are you serious, then? Looks like this bitch was purposely hanging out with those. Oh, I know that, like, right in the fucking face, man. Explain that shit.
God knows where I'd be without you. I'll be seeing those teeth for some time, I reckon. Thank you. Thank you. Hope to see you again. In town, maybe?
150 XP, $10. Assist. I got your janky ass up, man. There. I want every little bit I can get, so yeah. I see Zaki, I didn't murder him. Okay, I'll skin these, I guess, because these are in my way. Dang it, so was that muskrat, but I didn't care. Right, because this exists now. I have that all. Wasn't there a third one? Because I'm not seeing one. I could swear I recall there being 3 of these. I don't care about that poor stuff, but whatever.
Oh no, I'd know that stench anywhere. The Harriet Spritz. Didn't I tell you to stay away from that? Please, take a look. Oh, excellent quality. All right, what have you got?
Okay, for me, I only have a legendary Coyote Fang. Like, what? That's weird. Isn't there supposed to be another part to it or something? Because, yeah, that was going to make a code just from a Fang, but I already killed it and I don't have anything else. So, what's that supposed to mean? Okay, what the fuck? Did they not give me the fucking... Did they not give me the pelt, or did I do something wrong? Like, I got the other one, that's fine. I'm pretty sure it was supposed to give it to me, because, yeah, like, right as I killed it and skinned it, the mission pretty much ended there, so, like, I guess they forgot to give it to me? Or maybe my horse needs to be closer to it or something, I don't know.
Reinventing yourself as a humanitarian,
Yeah, it's not even on the horse or
Hope
anything.
this isn't that witch dabbing. Okay then, let's take a look.
Okay, what the hell did you do to my fucking pelt, man? I think you already stole it from me or something, Gus. Like, the fuck? I was supposed to have a pelt, like, the hell? Unless somehow Evan's repeater was too much for it, but I doubt it, because I know no one was a kill with it in the first place. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't get the pelt or whatever when I literally killed it on the fucking second attempt of it or whatever. So yeah, I guess the game just failed to give me the pelt I was supposed to get. That's kind of bullshit. Whatever, that was just some dumb cosmic ass fucking coat anyways. I would rather be a fucking trinket out of it, but don't give a fucking dumb cosmic coat out of it. So honestly, I don't even care. I'll just go for it some other time, if ever. I got the fame from it, but somehow I didn't have the pelt from it. I don't know why. But yeah, the pelt's probably around like 20 to 30 bucks, like pretty much every other like legendary pelt, I would imagine. So there's that. And the thing obviously sold for a couple bucks, but you might honestly be better off like giving it to the crypts for the trader business, for the Fang particularly. At least the first time you want to probably give the pelt or whatever to Gus if you care about the coat. And otherwise, probably give it to crypts, I would imagine. Because I believe the pellets are usually like 30 units or something like that for the trader business.
Hey there! I don't fight, you know. I leave that to my friends. You've been carrying yourself well out there. Work. Let me see what you've collected.
Alright, at least the game didn't fail to give me that, as it failed to give me the pelt or whatever.
Oh, was there something else?
But yeah, sedated and killed the legendary milk coyote, and went over all the event week stuff. With like the weekly collection, and like the discounts, and all the new clothing and all that stuff. So that's finally gonna be it for the stream. Hope you enjoyed.